Hello, everyone. This is Jonathan Riley once again for MaximalExposure.net, where we provide online promotions for small businesses. And today's title, as you can see, is Small Business Connected to Everything. Now, when you open a small business, when you open a business, period, you want to be everywhere. You want to be seen everywhere. You are aware that social media is a huge part of a business's success nowadays, to trend, to connect, to network, yada, yada, yada. But does your small business have to be connected to every social media website on the web? Does it? I'm asking you a question. Yes or no? I'll give you some time to answer. I'll give you some time to think about it. When you open a business, you want to be seen. And what other way to be seen online than connecting or creating social media accounts, as many social media accounts as you can? What better way than doing that? You're smart enough to know that having an online presence is vital to a business nowadays. You're smart enough to navigate and create these social media accounts, and you're smart enough to post and share and backlink all of these and do all of these things to social media accounts that you don't overdo it, but you're smart enough to know and to be aware that you have to do these things in order to be seen and to be connected and for people to be aware of you online. But the reason why I made this title the way that I did and this topic the way that I did is, do you have to be connected to everything? All of these social media sites? Now, I did an upload a couple of days ago called the top 10, I think it was, social media sites for small businesses to be connected to. And I would say that I agreed with about half of them. I agreed with Facebook was number one. Twitter, I think, was number two. Pinterest was on the list. I agreed with that. Um, YouTube was on the list. I agreed with that. As well as LinkedIn, and I totally agreed with that. But there were about 4 or 5 others that I disagreed with, and it got me to thinking, why be connected to these social media sites when your business has nothing to do with these sites? What does your business have to do with Facebook? What does your business have to do with Twitter? What does your business have to do with LinkedIn? Your businesses have nothing to do with these social media sites. You connect with these sites. You make accounts to these sites in order to be seen, period. In order to market and advertise, period. Those or your business needs those social media sites just like those social media sites need you, because those social media sites are very aware that businesses market on them, advertise on them, and they go through painstaking effort for you not to be able to, unless you pay them. And you can't fault them for that, because that's good business. I would do the same thing. But what I wanted to explain to you today is once you start a business, connect with everything. I want to say it once again. When you start when you start a business, period, connect to everything. Connect to social media sites that you've never even heard of. Connect to the top 10 social media sites that you have nothing to do with, or you read the meaning of the social media site, the aim of the social media site, and it has nothing to do with your business. Say Pinterest, for instance. Pinterest is an image based social media website, and you offer a service which doesn't provide much images. Connect with it anyway. Or you offer a product and you find a service based website like I forgot the name of it, Quora or something like that, that is more product based, or blog that is more product based, that you can post things, and you have images and prices and videos galore that are more geared to your small business. At first, connect to everything, because if you take the proper steps, you will know within a certain period of time which social media sites to stick to and to keep posting to, and which ones not to, and which ones are a waste of time, valuable business time to post to. If you do the process, complete the process that comes after connecting with all of these social media sites. Because not only should you connect to all of these social media sites, you should have a hub online, whether it be a blog or whether it be a website. And like I said in the beginning, you were smart enough to connect with all of these social networking sites. You were smart enough to create these accounts. You were smart enough to post and advertise and market on these business accounts. But are you smart enough to have a hub online, whether it be a business website or a business blog, to where these numbers, the number of views, the number of people that actually acquire, buy your product or service off of which social media site? Are you smart enough to have an analytic map, establish an analytic map of which websites, of which social media sites are working and which social media sites are not? Because let me tell you something, it takes a lot more than just creating every social media account that you can. It takes creating either a blog or a website in order to track these social media sites. How many people are clicking on this social media site? How these customers got to you through this social media site? How many views and how many customers you acquired through this social media site, through that social media site? And the way you do that is having analytic numbers, and the easy. And I did a post on this before with Google, specifically Google Analytics, but there's a few, there's others, but it's the cheapest, best one to use. bar none, hands down. That's the one I use. Having a hub, either a business website or a business blog, gives you a place to put these, and it's called a tracking code, the analytic tracking codes. And for those of you that already have an analytic account, whether it be Google Analytics, Clicker, whatever it's called, whatever analytic uh, company that you use, every analytics site, every analytic account has a place where it usually says social media, because they know, like the social media companies know that you're posting backlinks, that you're posting this and that on their social media sites. But a lot of people are not aware that they have to have a sense of which social media websites are working and which ones are not. And the way you do that is by having some type of analytic numbers, analytic tracking. Let's say let's just go ahead and use Google Analytics. Analytics has a feature where it's called social networking. You click on it and it brings up all your social media accounts. It brings up from number 1 to number 10 the social media sites, and how many of your clients found you using that particular social media account that you created. Say 100 people found you through your Facebook account, say, and that's number 1 in first place, Facebook. Say second largest, say 50 people found you through your YouTube link on your YouTube channel, and say number 3 was Twitter. Let's say 25 people found you through Twitter. Now let's say number 4, 20 people found you on Pinterest, found you through your link on Pinterest. And let's say number 5, let's use Instagram. Let's say 19 people found you on your Instagram account through your website link on your Instagram account. Now let's fast forward 6 months, and these analytic numbers are still the same. First, Facebook, through number 5, Instagram. Let's say this top 5 has stayed on your Google Analytics account for six months. Why in the world would you keep posting to all these other social media sites that are not even on the list, that you still post to, that you still are active on your account, whether it be whether you have a Dig or a Mashable account, or whether it be another social media site, and they're not even on the list, but you still keep posting and you still keep trying and you still keep basically wasting your time. A lot of people see this as putting your nose to the grindstone and keep trying. I see it as a waste of time, a waste of valuable time. Instead of dropping these other websites that are obviously not working, and instead of focusing on these 5 that are, and only focusing on them, posting on them twice, posting your backlinks and promotions and marketing and advertising on them twice as much, you keep posting on these other five that are obviously not working. So what I'm basically trying to tell you is, in the beginning, post to everything, create every social media account that you can for your business, but have a hub, have an analytic account. And you can't have a tracking account until you have a website or a blog. You can't track how many visitors is finding you through YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, through Pinterest or through any other social media site without a hub. You need an HQ. And you can't do that with just a brick and mortar business. You have to have a hub, an HQ online, and that is a blog or a social media site. So basically what I'm telling you is, don't waste your time. Connect to everything when you first start out, but create a website, create a blog, place the tracking code, analytic tracking code into your blog or website. That way you won't waste your time by posting to every Tom, Dick, and Harry website or social media site on the web, and you'll be able to focus on what is working, which social media websites is working and which social media websites are not. This is Jonathan Riley. Jonathan Donnell Riley, actually. Jonathan Donnell Riley from MaximalExposure.net. What we do is we provide, me and my team, we provide online promotions for small businesses. That's what we do very well.